Some new details on the fight to save the Heartland Flyer. Those on both sides of the Red River are joining forces to try and save the train service thousands of you use each year.
Now, we've told you the future of the Heartland Flyer is in doubt after Texas lawmakers cut funding for their portion of the line from their state budget. News 4's Spencer Humphrey is here with the last-ditch efforts really, from leaders from both ends of the tracks. Try to come up with something to save it. Spencer.
Yeah, the one common thing that we're hearing from leaders at both ends of the route is that letting the Heartland Flyer go away would be a huge step backward. And they're going to have to get creative, they say, if they want any shot at saving it.
And we need to keep this open so that we can have all those options on the table moving forward.
State Senator Mark Mann sees nothing but growth in the Red River region's future.
You look at the Oklahoma City statistical metropolitan area and the Dallas, they get closer and closer each day.
But with it comes challenges like I-35's growing traffic nightmare.
And so there's going to come a point very quickly, I think, where we need a viable rail option to move people between those two cities in a timely manner. But at some point, we're going to have commuter rail, and instead of driving to Norman because it's going to be so congested.
Those challenges aside, Mann also sees the growth bringing opportunities for us to prove to the world our cities are world class.
I mean, we're bringing the Olympics in. I think the World Cup's going to be in the Dallas-Fort Worth area next year.
But if the state of Texas moves forward with its plan to stop funding its portion of Amtrak's Heartland Flyer rail service, he sees that as only proving our region has taken a huge step backward.
Well, I think if this goes away, it sends a signal that we're not interested in rail service. When you bring people in from other countries, they expect rail service.
The concerns don't end north of the Red River. Fort Worth's mayor told us the Heartland Flyer is key to ensuring Fort Worth's continued success as a global destination, pointing out Fort Worth is Amtrak's busiest station in Texas, generating millions in economic impact annually. And on Tuesday, the North Central Texas Council of Governments, an alliance of more than 200 DFW area cities, counties, and school districts, confirmed they're working to figure out a long-term solution to keep the Flyer afloat using their own money past September, when the state of Texas is currently set to cut off its portion of funding.
It may come down to municipalities or counties that have to step up if we want to keep the service going.
Mann is working on things from his end too, brainstorming with Oklahoma City chamber leaders on Tuesday.
We're currently trying to find out and ascertain, has this happened in any other states? And if so, how did they handle it?
It's a Hail Mary attempt, but he really doesn't see much of a choice.
Really, anything we want to do in the future related to rail hinges on keeping this line open.
And we're also hearing from federal leaders at Amtrak who tell us they too desperately want to keep this line up and running. They point out Amtrak actually had plans to extend the Heartland Flyer line north to Kansas, where it could connect travelers with trains going to Chicago and Los Angeles. Amtrak officials tell us, quote, ending this service would sever a well-established transportation network.